So welcome to day. Do you know what? I've lost track of days now. All I know is we're in the beautiful Port Edgar in Edinburgh. The sun is shining, and it looks wonderful. However, that's not the full story. We've actually been weatherbound here for 2 days, and maybe another day yet to come. It's beautiful and sunny here, but it's very blowy around the northeast coast, so we're stuck a bit. We've taken the opportunity to do some work on the boat, and she's all fit and ready to go. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to give you, everyone who's following us, an inside track behind the scenes of what happens actually behind finishing the dream. So here you are, you look around, you've got the boatyard at Port Edgar, you've got the Forth Bridges there in the distance, beautiful sunny afternoon, and then you've got the Finishing the Dream encampment. This is the Finishing the Dream circus. Come with me and let me show you around our motorhomes and how we living our lives behind the scenes. What's the chap called that's coming round with me? Chris. Yeah, that's you. Chris, quick, come here. Let me show you my motorhome. So you're probably wondering where I'm sleeping at night. Well, let me go and show you inside my motorhome. I have this ramp, look, that takes me up. Here we go. Ready? Going up. Whoa, bit wobbly. And come on in and I'll show you the sleeping arrangements. So I'm afraid it's a bit rough and ready. This is how you find me. This is my bed that's up for the day. I've got my TV, I've got my desk, my office, box of chocolates, which are not for me, and yeah, this is kind of it. Let me show you how to I get the bed down. And whilst you're doing that, whilst Chris is doing that, this is the wet room, as you can see. Sorry. I've got my shower is in here, and this side is the galley where we do a bit of cooking, and on this side is our spare bed and our storage all the way around. But if you like to look back at my bed, you'll see a couple of quick movements, and I've got this fantastic bed that comes out in the evening. So there you go. All of a sudden, that's my bed where I sleep. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of what I'm up to. People say that you know, they're not too sure what we're putting ourselves through on the challenge. Yeah, it's tough on the water. It's tough being thrown about, but also it's actually very difficult for someone in a big heavy wheelchair to spend 3-4 weeks away from home living with these very modest comforts. Come with me and we'll take a look at some of the other motorhomes and meet some of the rest of the team. Okay, going down. It's always the most scary bit. I should say a big thank you to the Sea Cadets of Port Edgar, who are letting us very kindly use their facilities. In fact, if you come, just follow me around this bit. Probably shouldn't show you that, but I'm going to show it you anyway. Without that power, we'd be a bit stuck at the moment. So, in contrast to my modest little motorhome, here is the motorhome for the boys, Sam and Chris. Let me introduce you to Sam and Chris. So Sam, here's Sam.
Yeah.
Sam's on the boat with me every day.
How you doing?
He's well, you like a technical navigator or something like that.
Something like that.
He sits over on the side, and every once in a while he keeps me fed and watered.
Yeah.
And he's good fun to be on the boat.
Otherwise known as garçon.
Garçon. Yeah,
Garçon.
that's a garçon.
Very
We
good.
have Chris over the back. I think you should have a very quick whiz round, and I mean a quick whiz round their motorhome,
Yeah. Hold on.
just for contrast.
What state it's going to be?
You haven't seen how bad ours is. So there you go. As you can see, slightly more interesting one. Elaine, of course, sat here, one of the motorhome drivers. My wife.
Chef and Gopher.
Chef and Gopher. And I think has everyone met Wilf? Wilf, what's the hat? Wilf is my dog. He's 11 years old. He's an Irish Terrier. And this is the big road trip for Wilf. And last but by no means least is the amazing Elspeth, long-time suffering wife of James. And if you've been watching all of these videos and following our social media, it's amazing Elspeth that's been doing it all behind the scenes. It's not always quite as salubrious as this, is it?
No.
But it's always a car park or the back of the van. And here we have the chili camper, which is James and Elspeth's home. So there you go, that's a quick behind the scenes. Oh, we forgot the trailer. There's a trailer as well. And between all of us and all of these vehicles and everything, we are making our way slowly around the country. I hope that's a little bit of an insight. If you've got any questions, do ask them. Don't forget, as Garçon would say, like, subscribe and share. And keep following us. And hopefully we'll be in North Shields before long. Goodbye.
James.
And James. I'm sorry, I introduced everybody, but I forgot to introduce James, one of the most important people. Well, we're all important. But James is, my co-pilot. He was the cameraman who filmed all that. Yeah, anyway, he's the one with the beer. Goodbye again.